Catching Faith 2 follows so many different storylines.
Award-winning screenwriter Alexandra Boylan is celebrating the release of her film Catching Faith 2.
I mean, doing a sequel is so much fun.
But the 39-year-old success didn't happen overnight. It was years in the making. And at one point, Boylan didn't know if she'd ever accomplish her goals. She moved from Georgetown, Massachusetts to Los Angeles in 1999 at the age of 19, with dreams of becoming an actress.
I just thought I would get off the boat, literally get off the boat, as they say, and they'd be like, there she is. We've been waiting for you. And that was quite the opposite of what happened.
A month after arriving, Boylan found herself homeless, living out of her car.
I really spent the next 10 years pounding the pavement, doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results.
The big acting break never came, and when she was almost 30, Boylan had a realization.
I woke up one day and I was like, if I don't do something different with my life, I'm going to be 40, 50, 60, still in the same place.
So she packed her bags and moved hundreds of miles away to Albuquerque, New Mexico, with plans to leave the entertainment business and get her life back on track. For 2 years, Boylan worked as a companion to the elderly. During that time, she could never quite shake the urge to want to work in entertainment. So she decided to have a side hustle. She became a production assistant and actor stand-in on movie sets.
And while I was out there, I met a group of other independent filmmakers, and I was like, why don't we just start making stuff?
Boylan and her newfound film tribe wrote, created, and produced short films and web series.
And then we were like, why don't we just try to make a feature? Let's just do it.
The feature, Home Sweet Home, was made on a $10,000 budget with a total of 10 people.
We also shot the entire movie in the daytime because we didn't have money for lights.
That movie ended up selling and changed Boylan's entire career. She moved back to LA and from that point on became an indie filmmaker.
We just kept going. We didn't give up.
Soon after, Boylan was given advice by her sales agent that would again change her career trajectory. He said, don't create any more horror films. Create faith-based films for families.
And I mean, at first I was like, oh gosh, no, because they're so cheesy. But then I walked away going, wait a minute, I could do it better. And I grew up in a minister's home, and I know the content I had to watch, and I'm like, I could make content for people who don't get high quality stuff with great stories.
Boylan also wanted to make sure she tackled what she perceived as a lack of diversity in the genre. She wanted to make a female-driven faith-based film. So she did. She co-wrote Catching Faith, which hit shelves in 2015. 4 years and a number of other movies later, Boylan co-created Catching Faith 2, which can be found on Amazon and in Walmart. But none of this would have happened without sacrifice and creating her own content.
It's a tough business, and there's a ton of people right behind you waiting to do it. Well, my advice is to make your own work.